Personality means persona. It's a Latin word from where this particular term has been derived, and it means mask. Every person has got some visible characteristics which are visible to others. That is actually the personality. You can say that the person is very rude, the person is very soft hearted, the person is very happy, very jolly, the person is having a very pleasing personality. So all such kind of things are the adjectives which you use to express about the personality of other person in your own opinion. So that is very important. Now when you have such kind of comprehension, you must understand that personality is basically the sum total of all the physical and emotional and mental and social characteristics of an individual. If you look at it, some people are having strong built, strong muscles. They always feel that they are just like bodybuilders. They are just like celebrities, right? Like Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, and so on and so forth. While some people, those who are not having that strong physique, strong muscular body, they feel that if I go to the public, probably the people are not going to uh, get attracted towards me. So they have this kind of feeling and they have this kind of anxiety, and that creates an unusual experience in their own life. When I talk about the mental state, now some people tend to remain very happy, but at the same time, when something wrong happens, then they start behaving in a different way. So you need to learn the personality of every person. For example, the pet at your home. Now, the pet which you are having at home, the pet has a tendency, if it is a dog, it will not bite you every now and often. But at the same time, if you just mishandle the dog, and if you do more than enough cuddling to the dog, there is a possibility that the dog might start barking at you. So that is because the dog will get disturbed mentally, and because of that, it will start barking at you. Same is the case with the emotional level. Every person is having different emotional states. For example, right now I have got around 40 candidates in my session who are attending this session right now. Every person is having a different emotional state. Someone will be happy, someone will be delighted, someone have an ecstasy, someone will be very sad, someone will be very neutral, someone must be thinking something outside the particular class, and someone must be thinking about the family, about mother, father, and everyone. So these all things will bring you different emotional states, and such kind of emotional states form the personality of the person over a given period of time. If you are very happy, you tend to just share your happiness with others. If you're sad, you would either like to get isolated, or probably you would like some friend on whose shoulder you can at least cry, or you can get that particular consolation. So these all things are really very important to understand the various factors that influence the personality. Social characteristics plays very vital role. For example, if you go in a PG, in a hostel life, you will find that the students, those who are living in the hostel, they have got a different kind of life. They don't get hesitated and get embarrassed when they are sharing the common bathroom, because that is the place where they have been groomed. And if the other person, those the person who has never lived in such kind of hostel or PG and has been asked to live in the PG, the person will get embarrassed and he will have a feeling of hesitation while bathing with others. So all such kind of things are the examples where social characteristics generally influence the personality of a person. Let's take an example. The other example is we all are living in Maharashtra. Now we have a different set of culture. Because of the people, because of the festivals which we are celebrating, our mindset, our personality gets shaped accordingly. Now, a recent festival which is going to come is Holi. Holi is not so much celebrated in Maharashtra, but in the last few years, there has been a trend of celebrating Holi with Dandiya. So, when people start celebrating Holi with Dandiya or Garba, all other service providers have come up, all other such kind of fun and entertainment companies have come up, and they have arranged such kind of place for you wherein you can play the dandiya or garba with your friends or with the strangers. So this is how the personality can be shaped. The person has never been exposed to such kind of garba or dandiya, but when he starts playing, he loves that. If you if you live in a very posh society, probably you will automatically learn a lot of things from the people those who are living in that post society. For example, in case of women's, they go for the kitty party because that is a part of their life. The kids, right from the birth, when they attain the consciousness, they are being exposed to various things. For example, right at the age of 4 or 5, they start learning music, they start learning swimming, they start learning karate, they start learning n number of different skills because of the influence of society, and that actually contributes in the personality of the person. So when we talk about personality, it is the mask. When you wear the mask, people will look at you from that mask itself, and whatever mask you are having, that will become your identity. So you have to be very cautious about it. If you are not cautious about this particular mask, probably you will not be able to create any impression in the mind of any person, whether the person is a friend or whether the person is your future employer. You need to have that pleasing personality. So personality is basically the combination of all the characteristics and qualities that forms a person's unique identity. आपको आपकी एक यूनिक आइडेंटिटी बनानी है. यूनिक आइडेंटिटी का मतलब ये नहीं कि अगर लोग हाथ से खाना खाते हैं तो आप पैरों से खाना खाना चालू कर दो, राइट? लोग अगर पेंटिंग करते हैं कलर से, तो आप किसी जानवर का खून निकाल के उससे कलर करने लग जाओ. यूनिक आइडेंटिटी का मतलब ये होता है, यूनिक डजंट मीन्स डूइंग अ डिफरेंट थिंग, बट डूइंग द सेम थिंग इन अ डिफरेंट वे. So you need to learn about how to shape your personality, and for that purpose, today's session is based. Now, when we talk about personality, the definition is given, and the best definition which I found very interesting, it is given by Fred Luthans. He said that the personality is how people affect others and how they understand and view themselves, as well as their pattern of inner and outer measurable traits and the person's situations interaction. So, how you are dealing with others, how you understand about yourself, and how you view yourself, that is all about personality. So it is all about the inner and outer measurable traits that affect your particular interaction in a given situation. Now when we talk about personality in organizational behavior, personality in organizational behavior plays an extremely important role in assessing the behavior of a person at an organization. I just gave you an example right now. Now when you look at it, in case an individual who is holding a senior position in an organization, a wrong type of personality, it may lead to a very bad impact on the relationship, and ultimately it may lead to protest and unrest at the workplace. अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर बॉस कोऑपरेटिव नहीं है, बॉस सपोर्टिव नहीं है, बॉस सुनना ही नहीं चाहता, भले किसी का जेन्युइन रीजन हो, what will happen is it will lead to the protest and the unrest at the workplace. People will not go with that particular organizational philosophy. People will not obey to the rules and regulations of the organization because the person who is holding that senior position is not having that personality, and because of the wrong type of personality, all such kind of things might happen. Now it is not necessary that the wrong personality will be always associated with the people working in the middle level or top level position. There could be a possibility wherein the wrong personality can be associated with the people those who are working at the lower level, for example the supervisors and the blue collar workers.